Hello everybody, I am back with another video. I'm not really able to hear myself very well because of these noise cancelling headphones, which I will now remove. I'm back in my office and it's Saturday, which means it is a writing slash editing slash book related stuff kind of day. For today, I've been kind of working on and off on the next chapter in the fourth book of my series, and I'm not telling you what the title is yet, even though I do have one. And I'm also kind of going back and forth a little bit with the edits for Our Infinite Depth. I feel like there are still some chapters that I'm not 100% happy with, even though the book is approaching a point where I feel like it's probably time to start contacting beta readers, but I don't want to be too premature about it and send out something that I'm not 100% happy with. So I'll just kind of take you guys through a little bit what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and yeah, we'll go from there. We have everything we need to work, and I have two documents here on my computer that I've been flipping back and forth between. The video. In case you're wondering why it just says the video, normally when I'm drafting chapters, I don't say like chapter 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is. I normally title them based on what's happening because otherwise numbers mean absolutely nothing to me. And over here in Our Infinite Depths, I am on chapter 17. And I've still got, how many pages to go? Not too many. Okay, that's not bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Okay, so this chapter is up to almost 1,200 words, so it's not too bad. I had a feeling it was probably going to end up being a little bit longer than some of my other chapters, but that's okay. So right now the whole manuscript, the first draft, is about 40,000 words, a little bit over now, which is good because I've been working on this book for about a year, and typically I would have a first draft done after a year of working on it, and so far I only have half a draft done. But that's mainly because I had a lot of false starts and I had a lot of difficulty pinpointing where the story actually needed to begin. So I ended up kind of doing a little bit of a time jump instead of picking up right after or right where book 3 left off. I waited 4 years in story time and then kind of picked up when Hannah and Ray and everybody were a little bit older, so now it's more like adult fiction. They have adult problems, and one of the problems that they're dealing with right now, and I don't think this is really a spoiler because it's going to be included in the blurb, so there won't really be any surprises. But right now, Hannah and Ray are trying to plan their wedding, and they're finding that it's really difficult to plan a wedding that, makes your parents happy, makes your future in-laws happy, makes your siblings happy, and it's frustrating because now they're like 7 months out from the wedding, and they're like, okay, we don't have a venue. That's kind of a problem. Okay, we have a very large guest list and no invitations have gone out. So I'm going to do another quick sprint and see if I can add to that word count just a little bit, and then maybe I'll switch over and work on something else. Okay, so now the chapter's up to 1,300 words. And I have to hold her or she'll knock my phone down. There she goes. So it's not done yet. First part of it is. And I really do believe in ending writing sessions on a high note, so I think I'm going to end this chapter or, this particular writing session right here. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's just the first draft. That's the thing that I have to keep reminding myself because I tend to want to make things perfect the first time. Like, oh, if it's not perfect, if it's not exactly the way I imagine it, it's not good. That's not true. So it's been a real exercise in patience trying to kind of rewrite that script in my head that says everything has to be perfect the first time, because it doesn't. It's a first draft. I keep forgetting that because I've been working on it for so long, but it's a first draft, and I'll fix it in the next draft when I go to do my revisions. So I'm gonna close. Actually, first I'm gonna save, close that document, and open our Infinite Depths and see if I can make any headway on that. Good morning, everybody. It is now Sunday at around, I don't know what time it is, 11 o'clock, I think. I slept in a little bit, so unfortunately I'm getting to this vlog a little bit later than I would have liked. So today's plan is pretty much the same as what I did yesterday in terms of writing, editing, that kind of thing. I do have an interview for an AuthorTube channel that I need to be on at 2, so I'm going to try to get as much work done as I can before that. I'm going to see how far I get with the edits on Our Infinite Depth. There's one chapter in particular I know I need to finish, because when I was writing it initially, I had no idea how to end that chapter, so I was like, you know what, it's fine, leave it, you'll come back to it in the second draft. And I don't think I'm going to touch book 4 at all today. I have some ideas, but I also kind of feel like I've been working on the book so much lately that now I'm kind of giving myself writer's block from overdoing it. I do have another project that I did want to open up and look at, because I keep thinking about it, and normally when I think about a project a lot, it's my mind's way of saying that maybe there's some potential there I can work with. So I'm going to see how far we get with those 2 tasks on today's to-do list, and I will check in shortly after I've gotten a little bit of progress made on the edits, and we'll go from there. So I am now on page 194 of 200 in Our Infinite Depths. So I'm actually at the chapter that I told you about before that I know needs the extra work. But I think I'm going to actually take a break for a few minutes. I'm going to go over the questions for the interview and just make sure that I have everything kind of sorted out in my mind in terms of what I want to say. And then after that, I might come back to this for a little bit, see if I can sort of get the words down, maybe try to wrap up a couple of things here and there. And then after that, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. My interview is now over. Went really, really well, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So Shanon, who was one of the hosts, is going to get in touch with me when it is ready to premiere on YouTube, and we'll just go from there, I guess. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will continue trying to make more. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay safe, and take care.